and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I prepare carne guisada. I prepare it a little bit different than the traditional way because when I make it, I like to make a lot. And since I have a big family, I always like to add a little bit of vegetables to make it even more abundant. So if you would like to see how I prepare it, continue watching this video and join me in the preparation of this recipe. To prepare this recipe, you can use chuck roast cut into small pieces like these, or use pre-cut beef stew meat, which is already pre-cut and available in most grocery stores. To simplify the process, all the ingredients are pre-measured and pre-cut. You can find a complete list of all the ingredients in the video description. In addition, I also provided a few links to other mouth-watering recipes. In a large stock pot, start by heating up 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil or your preferred cooking oil. I'm going to use home rendered manteca. I also provided a link for the video on how to render your own manteca at home. You can find the link in the video description as well. Add in the meat and season with a combination of salt and pepper to your taste. I'm going to start with 1 teaspoon of each. If we need to add more seasoning, we can do so once the dish is close to being done. Mix in the salt and pepper and begin the first part of the cooking process. Depending on how much meat you're making, the type of pan that you're using, and the heat, it can take anywhere between 45 minutes to 1 hour. At first, the meat is going to begin to change from pink to a brown color, and after a few minutes, the meat will begin to release its natural juices. When you no longer see any pink in the meat and it has released all its natural juices, reduce the burner heat to low-medium and cover the dish while stirring occasionally. This recipe requires a total cooking time of 2 to 3 hours. Now this may seem like a long cooking process, but it ensures that the meat is cooked to perfection, to a tender fall-apart texture, so make sure to pack a lot of patience. After about 30 to 40 minutes, leave the lid off so the liquid can simmer down completely. Once it reaches this point, add in the minced garlic, onion, tomatoes, jalapenos, and seasonings. Mix them in and cook for 10 to 12 minutes or until they're completely withered. Then add 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour and mix it in until it's completely incorporated with the ingredients. Add in the tomato sauce and mix thoroughly before adding 4 cups of beef broth or chicken broth. Mix all these ingredients together and bring to a boil. At this point, you can also taste it and adjust the seasoning if needed. To adjust the seasoning, instead of salt, you can use chicken bouillon, tomato, or beef bouillon. Or you can use any other seasoning of your choice. I'm going to use bouillon to add more flavor to the dish. At this point, we're going to turn the burner to low and we're going to cover and simmer for 1 hour or until the meat is fall-apart tender. After 1 hour of cooking time, the meat should be almost falling apart. At this point, if you're feeding a large crowd and you want to make this dish even more abundant, at this point you can add potatoes and carrots. These 2 ingredients are completely optional, but it's a great way to make this dish even more abundant if you're feeding a large crowd. Or if you want to have some leftovers so you can enjoy the following day. This dish tastes even better the next day. Cover and simmer for an additional 15 to 20 minutes or until the carrots and potatoes are tender. This dish pairs perfectly with flour tortillas. So while we're waiting for our dish to be done, I'm going to prepare some buttery flour tortillas to go with the dish. And you can find the recipe in the video description as well. I guarantee that once you make your tortillas this way, you'll never want to buy store-bought tortillas. Go check out that recipe once you're done watching this video. For a well-rounded meal, I recommend this dish with an easy rice recipe prepared with peas and corn. The peas and the corn perfectly complement the flavor of this dish. If you have any other side dishes in mind, please feel free to leave a comment in the description below. Your suggestions can help others find the perfect side dish for this recipe. If you decide to try this recipe at home, I would love to know how it turned out for you. Please leave a comment and share your experience with us. Now let's see what my husband thinks about this recipe.
Unbelievable, guys. Really great. Good job.
Somebody wants tortillita. Stop! Luna! Luna! You hungry too, Lunita? You want a tortillita? You want